Hey guys, on to page 9. It was around 6:30ish and Melissa just had gotten off the phone with her mother after she was done working. Press Breen walked into the office with a lovely purple and black gown that looked very elegant for that evening. Here, I thought maybe you should wear this for tonight, Press Breen said, holding it out for Melissa to see. Melissa was almost breathtaken by its beauty. I've never really worn anything like this before, and with my favorite colors, too, Melissa said, smiling as she took the dress and admired it. Well, I think it will make Lucifer's jaw drop to the floor, Press Breen said. I suppose it would, Melissa said, still admiring the dress. Come, let's get you out of that uniform and looking your best, Press Breen said. Well, I haven't showered up yet, so, Melissa said. No problem. The bathroom is waiting for you with the finest smelling shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that will make you smell fresh as a newborn rose, Press Breen said as she took the dress and ushered her towards the bathroom. Melissa didn't take long to clean up. She got out and dried off and put on that gorgeous dress. Press Breen did her hair and makeup and gave her diamond stud earrings and a black zirconia necklace to match the dress. My, Lucifer's not going to be able to keep his eyes off you, Press Breen said as she and Melissa smiled and they got finished. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, everything was running along smoothly as it could. D'Artagnan was overseeing the preparations and the dishes. He was putting the finishing touches on the flower arrangements for the table when he heard commotion coming from Furfur and Casdea. I told you, I think this dish would be much more fitting, Furfur said as he and Casdea were at tug-of-war over the duck. Will you two peasants knock it off? D'Artagnan said. They rustled around and stuff when they heard D'Artagnan growl. We're sorry, they both said in unison. Now, Melissa and Lucifer should be on their way and seated by now, so let's go, D'Artagnan said. All three of them rushed to finish up. Back at the banquet hall, Lucifer sat at the lovely table awaiting Melissa. He had his hair slicked back, and he wore a black tie suit while he took a sip of water. Then Press Breen guided Melissa in as Lucifer stood in awe of her and couldn't believe his own eyes. Melissa, too, was taken in awe by how handsome Lucifer looked that evening. D'Artagnan made his way into the hall, almost tripping over himself with the excitement of the fight in the kitchen. The three looked at him a brief moment when D'Artagnan started up the romantic music and Melissa and Lucifer were seated. Wow, Melissa, you look so beautiful, Lucifer smiled. Thank you. You look handsome yourself, Melissa smiled. They smiled as D'Artagnan and Press Breen gave each other approving glances about the evening. Furfur walked in with a tray carrying their dinner just as Casdea walked in and bolted in front of Furfur with their bottle of wine and Zinfandel. Furfur almost lost his balance when D'Artagnan and Press Breen eyed the two. Lucifer and Melissa looked up at Casdea as he poured them 2 glasses and smiled, acting as nothing happened. Furfur got a little in the way, almost making Casdea spill, putting their entrees in front of them. D'Artagnan's eyes glinted a dark shade of red as if warning the two to desist their behavior. They quickly got out of the way and let the two enjoy their meal. They stood alongside Press Breen and D'Artagnan, watching silently as Lucifer and Melissa talked and laughed while enjoying their meals. Are you enjoying the duck with orange glaze? Lucifer asked. Yes, it's one of my favorites, Melissa smiled as they sat there eating and just having a good time. Suddenly, a slow song came on and they got up and danced. Furfur and Casdea's behavior escalated again and they started elbowing each other and struggling to get room in their area. D'Artagnan cut in between them as the dance had finished. They sat down for dessert, which would be a lovely chocolate silk cake. To say the least, the evening went well, and the two had a good time. Lucifer sat, planning his next move. And that, my friends, is page 9. Enjoy.